Okay, Storm Chasers, we are live. So as you guys come in, let me know that you can hear me and see me. I had to switch computers. So I'm on the desktop right now. So let me know that you can actually hear me and see me as you're coming in. Today, I wanted to, break down this whole situation with August Alsina. He broke the internet last night, allegedly coming out on the surreal life. That damn coffee got my tongue brown, yellowish, whatever. Allegedly on a surreal life, debuting his boyfriend or what everyone is assuming to be his boo. But let's just break it down. So, can y'all hear me and see me good? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. All right. Y'all let me know. They said yes, Lisa Arroyo. This is live. I just need to know if you hear me. Now, y'all worried about it this live or pre-recorded. I'm here. Yes, thank you. Thank you, somebody, for answering my question. Okay, cool. So now let's get to it. All right. So we're gonna go and actually play the surreal life clip. As a matter of fact, I think I'm actually, because I do not want to copyright. So I think I'm literally just gonna play it here on my phone. And then we're gonna go from there. So y'all let me know that y'all can hear it. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to. The speaker's pretty good. And then we're gonna go from there. Love and healing. I want to limitless. And then what do you know? Love showed up. But in a new way. I want to share that and really honor the person that I love and that love me back and teaching me so much about love and healing. I want to do that in front of the world because why was he talking like this was spoken word? Why was he talking like this was a poem? No shade. I know he is one with words. And maybe it's because I'm not like emotional like that, and I don't really feel anything when it comes to connecting with other human beings. I just might as well be honest about the shit. I ain't used to me hiding. I really don't be feeling anything, so I don't be understanding these long, drawn out love pieces. I ain't never felt love, but anyway, I'm just like, can we get to it? Like, what is it, August? Spit it out. Defies all the constructs that one would say love is supposed to be or love should look like. Okay, then they embrace. Then they embrace. Okay, then they embrace. So let's go ahead and actually put a picture up of him and this alleged guy. Okay, let's put up a picture of him in the alleged boo thing. The alleged boo thing. All right. So there he is right there. So you associate. All right, I didn't knock myself off. So see, Magdalene says, "So you a sociopath?" I'm not saying that now. I don't know. We'll talk about it in another live. Okay, talk about another live. Okay, so this was their embrace actually when they hugged. Okay, so here is my thing. August gives us this long, drawn out speech, and it sounds like he's coming out, but he doesn't actually come out, right? He doesn't actually say he's gay. The producers also edited and cut this in a way to get us talking. If I was August's brand manager or brand specialist, he should be dropping music right now. Or if these two is really together, they might as well drop on OnlyFans for real, for real. They would make a bunch. They would make a bunch of dope of dope. Because let's just keep it real. No shade. Nah, shade ain't the right word. No homo. But let's keep it real. Them some beautiful niggas. Can we keep it real though? Those some beautiful ninjas. And I read many comments of women saying, damn, why is it that the handsome, well-groomed ones is gay? And I couldn't cap. Because these be the ninjas that's gay, and then you get a motherfucker that look like Shrek that actually like vagina. I'm just saying. It's funny, but y'all know that's what y'all be saying. But anyway, so back to the Back to the embrace. Okay. So when I was actually looking at this embrace, it didn't necessarily give lover right away. That hug at first was actually giving me like brother, mentor, brother from another mother, maybe even bromance kind of a vibe, right? You guys got to understand, August has lived a really traumatic life. He's had a lot of loss in his life. And for some people, males especially ones that are more emotional or more in touch with their emotions, right? Tyrese is kind of this, is very much this way. August is this way. 50 Cent is low-key this way too. He just knows how to flip that switch and is an asshole. But anybody that dedicates that much of their life to being an asshole is actually feeling a whole lot, right? um but people that have had a lot of loss, when they find somebody in their life that is good to them, that does treat them right, they become very attached. And sometimes a relationship can seem like it's romantic, even when it's not. Because the person who has had a lot of loss, aka August, is just so thankful to have somebody in his life that's good, that he loves. I'm just saying. So it may not, it could be. Now, I'm going to double back on that and say, but this part of the hug, the end part right here, the way I think his name is Zoo. I think that's what they call him. He's an aspiring singer. The way Zoo nestled his head in August's neck, almost in his chest, that gave lover. His shoulder, that gave lover. So the hug at first really didn't, because male friends can hug each other. That's not a big deal. But it was the embrace at the end. It was a snuggle. It was a snuggle. It was my man. It was a snuggle. There's a hug. There's a hug, and then the snuggle. I'm just saying that's definitely you know what I mean. So I don't know. And I'm one of them type people. I feel like if you don't say out your mouth, I'm straight, I'm gay, I'm bi, I'm poly, I'm this, I'm that. I don't assume you're anything. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if your stomach is out to here. I'm not gonna assume you're pregnant unless you tell me. So that's just me. That's just me, right? Now let's go to the next issue. A lot of people were saying this was this man's brother. This is not this man's brother. They have performed together. This guy's name is Zoo. That's his stage name or whatever. He has modeled for August's genderless skin care line. He has like a skincare line, which makes sense because he has really good skin. But anyway, they performed together. They've done work together. And I guess in that they became lovers. I don't know what came first, but either way, here we are. But I'm going to say this, right? Zoo seems to be a really young guy. I hope that his feelings towards August is genuine. I think August loves him, but I hope that Zoo really loves August. I hope it's reciprocal. I hope it's not just you. I hope it's not just him using August for a come up, to get clout, to be introduced to the music industry. And then I'm just saying, because dudes give they booty hole all the time to get in the right position in this industry. Most of the industry is having sex with one another, irregardless of their gender. That's just something y'all gotta come to terms with. Y'all don't know these people in real life, but I didn't stuck my toe in the pool, and what I done heard and seen, and let me just let all you celebrities know, baby, all your tea come from y'all stylists. It comes from y'all stylists, baby. I'm sorry, it does. Like it does. Ain't no secrets in this game, so don't do nothing that you don't want getting put out, because that's just what it is. But anyway, right? So that was a season finale. So that was the last episode. So here we go. Now, for everybody saying that's his brother, I do not believe that's his brother. I just don't. All right. So let's go to the next screen, because believe it or not, what was been trending on Google is who the hell is August's family. Okay. So August's mother's name is Sheila, and this is his father, August Alsina Sr., because August is August, I think it's August James Alsina Jr. So anyway, this is his father right here. He's the only child of these two, but his mother has 4 other children with August's stepfather, Melvin Sr. Okay, are y'all following me? I do believe his father dealt with like some substance issues. That ain't really the point, but I'm just break it down. As far as we know, August and Sheila made August Jr. They ain't made no baby named Zoo. Okay, so then Sheila and Melvin Sr. had Melvin Jr., Travis, Nisha, and Jamal. Melvin Jr. was the brother that actually got shot and killed. Okay, Melvin Jr. was with a woman named Chandra. Melvin Jr. and Chandra had the three little girls, Shaylin, Anaya, and Kaden. Those are the ones that now August has custody of after Chandra died of cancer. So the brother got murdered, got shot in the head. Melvin Jr. The father, Melvin Jr. got shot in the head. Then the mother ended up getting cancer. She passed away. And then August took the girls, like I said, Shaylin, Anaya, and Kaden, right? The other remaining siblings, which are technically half siblings, right? And I know what black folks say, we don't believe in half. I do. You ain't got the same mammy and pappy. You are half siblings. Sorry. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. But Travis, Nisha, and Jamal are still alive. Ain't not nan one named Zoo. Ain't not nan one named Zoo. That's all I'm saying. So that is not his brother. This man that he brought on is not his brother. Yes, they have a Creole-ish look about him. That's not his brother. They just kind of look alike because it's something biologically where you can be attracted to someone that looks like you. So you basically make sure when you reproduce yourself, even though I know two men can't make a baby, but I'm just letting you know biologically, I have heard that people are attracted to people that look like them. I've heard that. I've it's some truth to that. So, you know, they have a similar look. Let's go back to it. They have a similar look. All right. Good skin, very pronounced bone structure, tall, lean. They have a similar look, but they are not siblings. I do not believe that. Otherwise, he would have introduced him as his long lost fucking sibling. Damn. Come on, y'all. Don't and see people running with that narrative, just like with that Shanquilla stuff. They running with, oh, she set a boy up. I don't believe that girl had nobody set up. That's why I ain't even repeat that shit like that. I didn't believe that. That didn't make sense. But anyway, so that's that. So, like I said, that is not his brother. Now, a lot of people gonna say, well, August looks gay, and he looks like he could be gay, or he looks like he could be bi. If anything, I would have thought maybe bisexual because the man used to deal with women, and I still believe very much will knock down a woman if he has to, because he's even said in interviews that he has knocked down pretty much anything with two legs. So to me, that was not a surprise when I look at his style. Do we dress like one of the gay boys? Yeah, he do technically, but then also that is kind of the new style. It's metrosexual, genderless, like that's just his swag. That's just his swag. He's always had long hair. He's always had, keep it real, pretty hair. It is what it is. So some niggas just got that look where they can wear long hair, different kinds of clothes. Listen, I'm just saying, it ain't necessarily gay, but it's definitely metro. But that is kind of the style now. All right. So now let's move right along. But don't get it twisted. August is still a gangster at the end of the day. So what I wanted to discuss is that what we have to be honest about is what in the hell is going on at that Smith household. Because people go to Will and Jada Smith's house and they come out different. That's all I'm gonna say. So I can't say if August is gay. I can't say this or that, but what I can say is that sometimes we meet people, we have sex with them, and then we're never the same. Especially when we have sex with people a lot older and more experienced than us, aka August and Jada, because I absolutely believe he was knocking Jada's walls in. I believe he knocked her cervix up to her lungs. We've all seen the pictures. Let's just call it what it is. Let's call it what it is. I absolutely believe it. But I believe, and I can't believe that she introduced him to some shit that changed him. Sometimes somebody can talk you into trying something and you never go back. So anyway, So let's take a trip down memory lane. Remember this story? This is technically from like 2012, but the story still kind of was circulating all the way through 2014. I'm gonna just read the story to you real quick. Damn, where I go with the tab? There we go. This was a girl whose cervix he busted. It's a long story, but August reached out to me on Instagram after he saw some of my bikini photos. It started off as flirting. I wasn't convinced it's him. There's a lot of catfishes. Anyway, a few months later, he flew me out to Virginia. We hung out. He brought me backstage, called me his girlfriend, and when we got to the hotel, it was on. Long story short, he busted this girl's cervix and she had to go to the ER. Now that whole situation got settled because she was considering suing him. I'm just going to assume he sent her some money. He never confirmed or denied. He's been asked in several radio interviews. He just kind of laughs it off. But at the end of the day, I remember the old tea. I remember the media takeout tea. And you can't trust all the media takeout, but I remember when Safari hit Nicki Minaj in her mouth and her bottom lip was bleeding. And those 911 tapes leaked. You think that shit got erased from the internet? I remember when them dudes from the game, they got exposed. Somebody had put a long camera into their hotel room. And yes, I remember hearing about the story when he bust that girl's cervix. So anyway, but with that being said, I do honestly feel that there was a change in August after he was around Jada. That's just my opinion. So let's go through the timeline real quick. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. So if y'all remember, August was Jaden's friend first. But then in 2015, Jada ended up attending the Wireless Festival in London with Will and Jaden. And boom, August was there. And that's when they met for the first time. Now, I don't believe they was messing around then, but I believe that they became chummy with one another because he was one of the friends. Now, if August has been bisexual this whole time, then really what that means, then really what I'm more inclined to believe is that August and Jaden was messing around first. Then Mama wanted some of that. And Will wanted to watch. I'm just saying. We already heard about Jaden. So I think it was him and Jaden first. And Mama wanted some of that. Or either that or Jaden couldn't take it no more. So he passed him along to his mom. And if you think these Hollywood celebs are not weird like that, they can be. Don't put nothing past them. But Jada's very experienced, very her shit open, so she could take him. She could handle it. Just saying. It ain't for everybody. So now let's keep going. So like I said, that was 2015. Okay. And let me show you how they embraced each other in 2015. Boom. Okay. So this is them at the Wireless Festival. This is when they had met for the first time. I don't think they were messing around yet. They was just both there, right? But then, boom, you go to 2017 and things are different. A couple years in, but they become well acquainted. They having those conversations. He's going to Jada, telling her about his problems. He has substance issues with his own mother, you know. And some women, especially older women, they have that motherly energy, which is what a younger man is attracted to, especially if he ain't really had that, right? I'm just saying. So it's not necessarily Jada's masculinity that he was going for, because really Jada is not all that masculine. Jada is a narcissist. But Jada just happens to always be next to Will, and we know Will a bitch, so she just looks masculine next to Will. But Jada's not that fucking masculine. Queen Latifah is. Jada really not. She's just a woman that you ain't gonna be able to tell what to do. She needs to be a free spirit. I'm just saying. And like I told y'all, anybody that's been rubbing their clit since they was 5, baby, you can't do nothing for them. She raised herself in these streets. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing for her. You ain't gonna be able to tell her nothing. You just not. So anyway. So she knew what he was going through. She knew a lot of his secrets, and she prayed on him. Preyed. So she prayed for him, Pray, and then prayed that pussy on. And she got some healing, but he ain't never been the same since. And some women, like I said, when you have sex with them, your life is not the same after. I don't know if it's succubus energy. My spiritual people can go more in depth with that than me, but she has that energy. Erica Badu has that energy. We know the Kardashians have that energy. There are some women that you just should not touch, because once you do, you are never the same. Period. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. So, okay. So boom. So we broke that down. So now let's go to this clip from August's interview with Angela Yee in what year was this? 2019? 2020. Okay. So I'm gonna put the picture up here, but I'm gonna play the clip by this because, or actually, wait a minute. I might be able to hold up. I don't think I'll get a copyright for this. The interview, August. Alsina. Yeah, I don't think I'll get a copyright. So let me just go. Okay, hold on. We're gonna let the ad play. And then I'll put in my headphones. I should be able to hear it with y'all, and we're gonna go from there. Sorry, y'all, switching my desktop. So when you switch it, shit happens. So we're gonna go back to about here. We're gonna share the screen. Okay. And we're gonna put it like here. All right. Hold up. Give me 1 second here. Am I already plugged in? I am. Perfect. So I'm about to start playing it. You let me know that you can hear it. Let me know in the chat if you can hear it. I should be able to hear it. If I can, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh God, you had an experience.
I did. I've had an experience one time, and she, kind of shorted on me, and I was like,
oh wait, so were you doing anal? And she
I tried. Yeah, I tried
okay,
it.
Tried it. Okay.
And it didn't work.
From the picture that we saw, I don't know if you're the one that's breaking people in that way, but
I'm just. I plead the fifth on that right there.
Yeah, August is not the one to be breaking anybody in anally. We know. Just saying. I know y'all like, Storm, why you keep bringing this up? Because my subscribers want to know, number one. And number two, because shit, I was hating. I ain't gonna cap. I was hating. I'm finna go get a BDL or Bandman Kevo can go get his stomach shit. I'm finna tell them I want that August. I want that monster. I play too much. Don't fight me, August. Don't fight me.
So you think you'll ever be in love like you were in love again? Or do you look forward to that? Or you think that was just something that could never be? Was that like a soulmate? Do you believe in that?
Absolutely, I do. I believe in that. Absolutely. And soulmates can come in many forms, in the form of friends, lovers, whatever. I think that experience was really tough for me, and took a lot out of me.
Now here, I ain't gonna lie. It's giving. It's giving here. I wasn't sure what was going on with the hair. It's red, it's blonde, black roots. But then I was like, some men, they dress gender neutral, so maybe that's what it is. I don't like to assume nothing. Y'all know my style inspiration is Lenny Kravitz, and Lenny Kravitz will wear a fucking see-through sheer top. But then again, Lenny Kravitz is still so masculine that don't really matter, if that makes sense. But back to the clip.
I mean, that I don't know. I don't know if I am even prepared for a relationship.
I saw you said you were celibate now.
Yeah, I haven't had sex in so long.
What's so long?
Wow. Probably like going on 3 years now.
Wow, that is a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. But I haven't even really necessarily had a huge desire. I think there's something that I was researching called demisexual. demisexuality, basically. Like,
That's what he is. So I know y'all gonna argue with me. We're gonna have a call-in show tonight, but August is not gay. He's not bisexual. He's demisexual, but he's gonna explain.
you are sexually attracted to people that you feel emotion from, right? Whereas back in the G, I just used to be able to hit something like, what's good?
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah. I just used to be able to hit whatever. And, you know, now emotions have to be involved, you know?
I know you said that your penis had low self-esteem at a point.
There was a time where my penis did have, you know, low self-esteem. There was definitely a time, and I would hit anything with two legs.
Mm-hmm.
Hit anything.
Nah, he might have been telling on himself right there too.
And a vagina.
Yeah.
Let's make sure.
I would hit anything with two legs and a vagina. I mean, after you.
All right, so let's leave that there. So that is why I can unplug that. That is why I retitled this video like this man isn't gay. He's actually demisexual. I knew there was something more to it. Now, demisexual is when you require an emotional bond first before you become sexually attracted to someone, and that's like irregardless of their gender. So I'm gonna pull up WebMD. Listen, I learned about all these different sexualities at St. Louis Community College, the Merrimack campus. Shout out to Jody, our professor, that taught us all about sex in a woman's body. So that's where I learned this shit. Here we go. Okay. So y'all should be able to, I'm on boom, see y'all can read it. Demisexual people only feel sexually attracted to someone when they have an emotional bond with that person. They can be gay, straight, bisexual, or pansexual and may have any gender identity. The prefix demi means half. It can refer to being halfway between sexual and asexual. If you remember what he was saying, he hadn't had sex for 3 years before then. So people that can go long periods without having sex, people that say, shit, I ain't had sex in about 4 or 5 years. I ain't felt it. I just ain't felt nobody. I'm feeling like that. Or people who, because remember, sexuality is a spectrum. And I know he would say, no, it's simple. It's straight, gay, but I get it. However, this is what made me think different. Even when it comes to straight people, what works for one man, another man's going to like something else, right? What works for one woman might not work for the next woman. So that really opened up my eyes to saying, despite what everybody say, this shit might literally be a spectrum because everybody is not the same. And trauma changes your brain chemistry, which would then have an effect on your sexuality, possibly. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not credentialed. I don't have the credentials to speak on that, but I'm just assuming because you can go through certain things and become bitter, become angry, become this, become that. So why would it not have an effect on your sexuality? I'm just saying it could be possible, even as an adult, right? Shit, think about it. Some women get so tired of men and they bullshit that they go and date women. And it's not that they even really gay like that for real. They just is sick of men and they shit. And then they become like repulsed. They develop a repulsion. And they don't want no man to touch them. But then they go get a stud, and then that's even more confusing. All right, anyway. Back to it. So yes, demisexuality is a type of gray sexuality. A gray sexual person may experience sexual attraction rarely, or they may feel sexual attraction but aren't that interested in sex. You may go through periods of this, or you may just be wired like this. We all know people who, honestly, male or female, where they just don't like sex like that. Like they'll do it for their partner, but they can go without it. Versus you got people on the other side of the spectrum, very, very much so, they want to smash anything that's walking. They can't live, eat, breathe, and shit without it. I'm just saying. You got some dudes that go out, they got to holler at every woman that they see. Whether they actually get their numbers or not, they just got to have that constant interaction. You got some dudes that go out and they just chilling. And they can be cool with you. Or they can really be friends with you and not want to touch you because they don't see you that way, and they not even gonna try it. So my conclusion, that's not his brother. That's either a mentor, friend, bromance, or that is his boo, but August would identify as demisexual, and I'm gonna respect that. All these terms, they get confused trying to explain it. Listen, I got it. I get it. I get that it can be confusing, and it's a lot to it. But when I was just reading what everybody was saying and looking at all the videos, I'm just like, nah, it's something a little deeper. And that's why you got to go back and you got to listen to what people say. And it's like, oh, the man is demisexual. Now, for him to have been looking that up, and that was back in 2020, then obviously maybe he was having some confusion or not even really understanding, like, wow, why am I not attracted to anybody? Why am I not really feeling anybody? Because like he said, he was having a lot of sex. And then after Jada, nothing for about 3 years, which could have been heartbreak, could have been depression too. It's a lot. It's a lot, honestly. Once you add anything, it's too much. They said shaking my head. Wait. I wanted to get her. Let me see. It's either you're into poo poo macaque. That's it. Listen, he would like both. He would like both, but I would dare say a lot of women would be sapiosexual. I would say a lot of women out there is not necessarily attracted to a dude's physical first, but his intellect. And one of the most famous sapiosexuals is Beyonce. If you go back to her MTV interview from 2001, she only has 2 requirements for a man. You have to be taller than her, and you have to be very intelligent. Jay-Z happens to be both. So she didn't give a damn what he looked like because that didn't do it for her. That doesn't mean you can't acknowledge when someone is attractive, but it don't make you attracted to them. Look, it's a lot. It's a lot you got to explore with it. But one of the most famous people out there, if you need to understand different sexuality, it's Beyonce. She is a sapiosexual. Storm, he has his name on his finger. They had matching tattoos. Okay, well, they together. They together. But still, if you were to ask August, he would most likely identify as demisexual. So that's what I'm going to refer to him as until he comes out and says different. But let me ask you this. Why do we even need a coming out anything? Why does this need to be a big announcement? Just live your life. Like, I mean, maybe the producers wanted to, you know what I'm saying, spice it up. And I guess, I mean, you know, it would have everybody talking if he just come to an award show and he holding old boy hands. I get it. But it's kind of like if you see it, you know what it is. But all the spoken word, it's just like, oh my God. But like I said, I'm not highly emotional like that. I don't really feel much of anything. So maybe I'm fucked up. Okay. Let me read your comments. Laura said, never heard of a sapiosexual. Yeah. That's when you're attracted to intelligence. This is when you don't really care what a person look like. It's all about if they're intelligent, if they can keep your attention. He came out to move up in the industry. That's very possible. Subliminal said that I am a sapiosexual. Shaking my head. I'm not sure why everything needs a label though, and why can't he just drop a track instead of doing this for relevancy? Well, this had to, I guess this had to come first. No pun intended. And now he should be doubling back all winter with music, mixtapes, something. More interviews to keep the train moving. Maybe hook up with Angela Yee again, do the interview part 2. Include your boo, because like I said, you know, ain't no wrong with him having a boo. I just hope the boy ain't using August, because August doesn't need more heartbreak and trauma. He been through a lot of shit. So I just hope it's real. That's all I'm saying. Everybody worried about dick in the butt. I'm worried about, like, is he being used? Did he make an official statement? Nope, that was the only statement they made. That could be true. Remember, he said he was blackballed. That's a good point. She not that. Oh, okay. We're not gonna do Beyonce slander though. August has a skincare line. He ain't thinking about music like that. Okay, cool. August got Zoo working. That's smart. That's smart. So, what he should be doing then is more interviews to promote the skincare line, more ads to promote the skincare. Just push the skincare. I get it, because music really don't pay like that for real, for real. So, and y'all ain't buying no August music no more anyway. Just being honest. So, let's say it. Did he solicit Tory Lane? No, I don't think Tory is his type. I agree with that, Storm. I hope it's not for a come up. Me too. Let's see. August seems emotionally needy, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. Seems hurt from trauma, and I agree. And some people are needy emotionally. So as long as his partner can, I don't think that's healthy, but if his partner can deal with it, okay, cool. I know I can't deal with someone who's emotionally needy. I'm not emotionally needy. I don't, you know, people like that is like, oh, they wear on you after a while. I keep hitting this back button. That's what's knocking me out. Yes, they do. The show was an introduction, and now this what comes, like you said. Yeah, we'll see. I'm back. I'm back, LOL. He's suffering from childhood trauma, abandonment. Well, yeah. I thought that August's brother died. He did. So for everybody calling this dude Zoo his brother, that's not his brother. I'm just saying. Okay. Let's see. He's been ill and going through a lot. That is true. I always feel like he needs a hug. Just saying. Ebony, you had to come in and say that shit. Now it's time for you to come on out. Well, I'll come out when you come out, Ebony. How about that? Oh my god. I'll come out when you come out. Yeah, I saw that shit too. Why y'all drag me into the shit? Let me tell you how messed up. How old is Zoo, or how old is August? Cocoa Butter. Wait a minute. I don't even think August was born September something 1992. So what would that make him? 30? Yeah, August is 30. This Zoo dude is real young. Okay, yeah, but let me go back to what I was saying. So that's what got me. Motherfuckers, y'all shady as fuck. Y'all shady as hell. Y'all shady as hell. Oh, they said Zoo is 19. Oh, damn. Okay. No, wow, he fresh. I seen that over there on the Wiley show. They talking about some, well, hopefully Storm is next. What I got? How y'all put me in a conversation with August Alsina? How y'all put me? Wait a minute. How y'all? Maybe I'm much more famous than what I realized, because I'm like, how did I come up with August Alsina? Is it because I'm in the swinger scene? Is it? They inserted me into it, and then Wiley really started being shady as fuck. I'm like, damn, Wiley, you got to do all that. I already told y'all what I'm into. Shit, I don't know. They love to drag me into something. I'm like, what did I do? Where did I had nothing to do with this. I had nothing to do with this. I told y'all exactly what I do. Oh my God. Let's see. August is a Virgo. They all needy. I was married to one. It would never work. So they tried me over there on Wiley's show. Like they tried a nigga for real. For real. Like for real tried me. No, you didn't remind us. I'm in the swinger scene. Basically, Barbie Dreams, I like performing in front of people. I like watching and being watched. So I'm an exhibitionist and a voyeurist. So, and I am interested in the BDSM scene, right? Not to be a sub. Not to be a sub. I ain't got no time for that. But it would definitely be interesting just to watch some shit go down, just to learn, because it's just interesting. Them people, they get tied up to shit and they get their ass beat and they be getting off. I seen they go down at the Loft here in Atlanta, and I was like, wow. I told y'all, homeboy, did I tell you about the little Mexican that paid that black lady $200 to beat his ass? He got butt naked and she beat his ass. And he was happy. And she beat his ass for about an hour and a half. Storm so freaky, yeah. I'm glad you telling us so you don't Moran. Exactly. I'm telling y'all now. So if you see me stepping on somebody's face, just know they paid me for it. Let's see. What is that's your bitch? You didn't have to say, nah, I did have to tell you, because motherfuckers always think they got a one up on you, they gonna expose you and exposing shit. Then I had to tell you anyway, because it's people up there that watch the show. Like I went up there, oh hey Storm, hey, what's up? So even if I was into some shit, I couldn't hide that shit anyway. Not here in Atlanta, at least. I would want to see that too. I just don't want to do nothing though. I understand. And being a voyeur, I love how open. Yeah, I'm sex positive. I'm open about that shit. Only if you're a BBW. Nah, I'm playing. Oh my God. Listen, ladies, do you that we finna go into a recession? Let me hook you up on. Let me put you on game. There are men out here that will pay you to be their financial dom, which means you are in control of their money. They send you money at your beck and call. You control them, ladies. You better get into your financial dominance. I'm just saying. Yeah, they can't out you in real life. They'll be booted from the lifestyle. They don't play. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I would never tell you who I've seen up there ever. All right. So anyway, now thank you guys so much for tuning in. We supposed to have a show at 4. Hold on, let me tell her. Let's do that. We supposed to have a show at 4. I think I'm gonna have to push it to like 4:15, 4:30. We'll talk about Wendy Osafo, Real Housewives of Potomac, and all the colorism that's going on over there. Then we're back at, I believe, 7 or 8 tonight for the call-in show where y'all can sound off about everything. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you all later.